What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning on in. Got an interesting one here today. I was at the driving range a little while ago and I was hitting range balls, hit a good ball speed number, and I thought, I wish I knew what that might have been with a left dash. I figure it could have hit a record. Well, today, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, we are going to try and figure that out. We're going to hit some shots with a typical range ball. We got a tailor-made range ball. It is pretty much brand new. The range I hit at has brand new balls, and then we've got some brand new ProV1 Left Dashes, the fastest ball in golf. Let's hit a few of each shots and check out the differences. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we've got two different club settings here. We've got a Pro V1 and a range ball, both with the same head and shaft combo. So we're gonna start things off with our range ball club selection. We're gonna make the range a little bit longer, go right there, 418 yards. I don't think I'm gonna need that for a range ball, but we've got it up there in case the Pro V1 is hot. I'm not going to be swinging super fast. The whole goal of this, I think if the average golfer can take something from this, they can see what the difference is really between a range ball and a good quality ball like a Pro V1 Left Dash, the fastest ball in golf. Well, if I'm swinging and hitting, 190s ball speed, that's not what a lot of people can do. So we'll try and, keep it 160 ball speed. We'll figure it out as we go. There is another option on the GC3 software: standard ball, premium ball, or range ball. We'll do a little bonus at the end because I've never actually personally even messed around with that. I've never clicked that button. I just know it exists. So we got the range ball. We're going to hit 3 shots or so with it first and then jump into the Pro V1, mostly looking at ball speed for this, but also spin rate, and then I guess carry in total. So let's just try and hit kind of a smoothie to kick things off here. Okay, little block. I struck it well, though. It was pretty well centered up. I want to say that's like a 160. I think I'm correct anyway. Maybe I have kind of lost what slower ball speeds mean. Oh, never mind. Okay, I went 171 with that, with the range ball on our first swing. So 171 ball speed, spin was 24.99. Honestly, I didn't actually look at that shot other than it just blocking like a few degrees. It's a 2.7 degree push. That's a really good ball. So far the range ball, no complaints. Let's hit another one. Try and hit the draw to bring it back to the right. Maybe take a bit of that spin off. There we go. Pretty much exactly what I called. Again, I'm not trying to swing out of my shoes here. I'm trying to keep every swing as consistent as I can for the purpose of the test. If I'm swinging as fast as I can, I'm not going to find the center. I'm going to hit spinny shots. We're going to have mishits. So 2150 on the spin of that, 172 ball speed. That's just a really good golf shot. We got 315 carry and a 344 total. So, I mean, that thing was really well optimized for how I swung it. Again, a 1.41 smash factor. Again, when I'm like speed training or if I'm doing actual tests, it's rare to see honestly 137 to 139 is like what feels good when I have 4 stickers. Okay, let's hit one more here. That'll give us our 3, and then we'll switch out to the Pro V1. Okay, caught one skinny. Low heel, so spin, especially on a range ball, should jump up a good margin. So yeah, we lost like 30 yards of distance just from hitting that one skinny, but let's take a look at our ball speed and everything here. So, GC3, come on. 167, so yeah, we dropped a few miles an hour, and efficiency went down to 1.38. 286 carry, 308 total, 35.99 spin. So that's a pretty, I know I thinned it right when I hit it, but if I thinned a ball I would normally play, I don't think that would jump up to 3,600 RPM. So I think a range ball, if this is just a guess, we'll find out, but a range ball is going to penalize you more on thin shots than a premium ball, I think. We will find that out though. So, okay, so we've hit 3 that are all acceptable golf shots, I would say. I mean, 1 skinny one, 1 push, and 1 perfect tight draw. So we've got those 3. Let's switch out to our ProV1 Left Dash. Pretty well brand new. We're going to keep the same tee height, try and do the same swing. Let's get into the GC software and switch them around. Okay, ProV1. Okay. So this shot tracer should be a different color. Let's try and put the exact same swing on it. Nothing different. Hit a golf shot. I don't think I could replicate the swing much better. That really felt as similar as I could honestly make it, guys. I think I caught a little low heel, so we'll see. The last one was 3,600 RPM on a low heel spin shot. This one I did the same exact thing. And let's find out, what was our spin rate? 3,450. Wow, okay. So honestly, way closer than I thought it was going to be to the range ball. Even though I knew I hit that one spinny as soon as it left the face, I figured it would be 28, 2,900 at most. So we're only 200 RPM off on the spin of a ProV1 Left Dash and a range ball on similar struck shots. Now that one, the club speed, it picked up about 2 miles an hour faster, but the ball speed was like 1 or 2 miles an hour faster. So again, I'm a human being. I can't swing the exact same every single time. So, you know, trying to swing, you know, I have to have a variance of a few miles an hour here. Yeah, let's try and hit one to have like my normal prototypical shot shape. If I can hit that draw, then we can compare it to that other one. But let's poke it out there. Another low, skinny heel job. So I'm not doing us any favors here for the ProV1 brand. That one I can't really compare to any of the range ball shots because that was for sure my worst struck ball yet. Yeah, see, efficiency down to 135 and down to 160 ball speed, so a huge miss hit. That one we're going to do a throwaway. I'm going to hit a 4th shot, so this will be my 3rd. Let's see if we can hit a better shot. So far, I mean, off the face, they really don't feel any different. That's weird. I don't feel like I caught that one that spinny, and it's spinning. I hit it a little low, but I didn't hit it heely, and I must have had an open face because that's why it blocked and then faded. Let's see, what was our ball speed there? 173, and we saw spin 3,200. That's interesting. Our spin on a range ball and a ProV1 Left Dash are like similar. That's so weird. Left Dash is obviously faster though because a miss hit so far on the Left Dash is my fastest ball speed that I put up, and I center punched one of those range ball ones. We'll find out. This range ball one here, I think that was my 2nd range ball shot, and that was center punched. So we'll see what the ball speed differences are. Let me hit one more. Hopefully I can center punch a ProV1 Left Dash, and then we could have an accurate comparison. Yep, and I did. Another wide open face. I'm so bad at the game. But it was hit right in the middle. Okay, that one club speed read 124. So I did accidentally swing a tiny bit faster, but ball speed jumped up a ton. Oh my Lanta, 178. So I could do the math. I'll do the math in post, and I'll put it up here on a percentage basis. Now, the results are pretty crazy. I'm surprised. I'm pretty shocked. So let's walk through it together. So 3 range balls, we averaged 169.9 ball speed. 3 ProV1 Left Dashes, we averaged 173.9. You'd think to yourself, oh, okay, let's round them up for sake of argument, right? 174 and 170. You know, it's a 4-mile-an-hour faster ball. Well, is it? Because on the club speed end of things, I accidentally, I'm a human, I can't always swing the exact same speed. I swung 2 point something miles an hour faster on the ProV1 Left Dash balls just by accident. Again, not meaning to, 2.3 miles an hour faster. So if we go back to the ball speed and times it by our efficiency, if I swung 2.3 miles an hour faster, sorry, I'm just doing the math as I'm doing this, 2.3 times our average efficiency on the range ball, which was 1.4 times 1.4, that equals 3.22. So had I swung the exact same speed on the range balls as I did the ProV1 Left Dashes, we should have seen 3.22 extra miles an hour of ball speed on the range balls. So 3.22 plus 170 equals 173.22 miles an hour of ball speed. So now looking at it, had I swung the exact same speeds, we would have generated 173.2 with the range ball, and we got 173.9 with the ProV1 Left Dash. So it is $7 a golf ball, and it's the hottest ball in golf. It's the fastest ball you can buy, and it is only 0.7 miles an hour faster than a range ball. What was more shocking is the fact that the range ball is the lower spinning golf ball on average. I know I hit one Healy one with the ProV1, I hit one good one, but yeah, the good one I hit, I was super happy with how it came off. 3,049 RPM of spin, and my favorite shot with the range ball, 2150. Why is a range ball spinning at 1,000 RPM less than a ProV1 Left Dash off of a driver? That's silly to me. I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, obviously the ProV1 Left Dash is used for golf as well, where you need to spin it on the greens. I get that. But I'm surely looking at this from the fastest ball in golf perspective to look at like what's going to net us the longest yardage. What's the furthest ball you can hit? So speaking to distance, our average carry on the range ball was 306 yards for a total of 331 yards. Our average carry on the ProV1 Left Dash, 314 to 336. So despite not really being any faster and it being a spinnier golf ball, somehow it traveled further. It also, I guess maybe the launch angle, that doesn't really have much to do with the ball itself necessarily. That's how I impact it and where it hits on the face and my attack angle and club delivery. There's lots of variables that can kind of go into this stuff, guys. But so far, very interesting results to see. I mean, it's no difference in speed, really. It's spinnier, but yeah, you do obviously pick up, about 10 yards of carry. But then due to the spin, we didn't get that much rollout with the Left Dash. So the roll and total were only 5 yards apart. Let's go back to hit a couple shots. Let's actually select the ball in the software of GC3 and see if that gets any differences. Okay, guys, let's take a look at this further. So let's select our range ball club again. We've got that selected. And I've gone in and I just selected range ball on that. So I don't know if that's going to really, I don't know what that could mean for a difference. I might have to Google that. Maybe I should have done that before just filming a YouTube video on it. Like I know TrackMan has an optimizer. Is this an optimizer to tell me, hey, it's a range ball, but here's what it would have been if you were hitting a good ball? Let's find out. We are hitting a range ball. I hate the fade that I'm hitting right now. It's just, I can't stand seeing a ball go from right to left. It's so frustrating. I hit it a little Healy, a little low. I wouldn't be super upset with it. It's just that I had an open face. So spin 3,100, ball speed 169. Interestingly enough, ball speed 169, that's really close. That's the average of where I was before, and we dropped down a little bit on the club speed. So 301 carry, 326. I really don't see any difference that selecting the range ball could have made on that. Let's hit one more. Another block. I can't hit a draw to save my life today. That one I hit high on the face, so that is why it launched a little bit higher, stayed in the air a bit longer, but ball speed's probably, yeah, so ball speed 167, efficiency's probably down to 1.3, okay, 139, 2100 spin, like 321 for 347 with a range ball. All of these are pretty solid numbers for a miss hit. Not upset with anything there. I don't know what selecting that range button could have done, but let's hit one more with the range ball, and then we'll do the same thing for the ProV1. I swung way too fast there. I had muscle memory kind of kick in, and I got to the top. We're going to have to delete that one. Because for some reason, I decided to get to the top and forget what I was doing, and yeah, so. Okay, throwing away that one. Let's try and hit one good last shot with the range ball, switch it to premium, and then go ProV1. It's okay. I hit it almost center, little toey, but the draw is back. It's what we like to see. The distance is bang on where we saw the averages for the range ball before. Club speed 118, so I actually swung it slower, and ball speed was showing there, 163, so that slowed down as well. 1400 spin. I mean, to spin a range ball at 1400 is dope. These balls are actually, like, shockingly good. Okay. We've selected premium ball up in the top left. We've changed our club back over to our ProV1 club. So we're going to see if that makes any difference, because I don't think it did on the range ball setting. I came over the top and hit like a weird pull, but we can keep it in. I mean, I think I swung around the same speed and hit it with around the same ball speed. The same effort level was put into the swing, it just was kind of a little bit over the top. Apparently it wasn't, it was 0 degrees. 170 ball speed, but 123 club. Again, 2500 spin. We're spinning these ProV1 Left Dashes more than a range ball. I don't know if that's common knowledge. To me, this is just a discovery. This is pretty surprising to me. I don't know if this is just like everyone knows this, but yeah, you learn something new every day. Heel cut. Wow, it's only 300 yards. It didn't feel that bad. Just a little low heel, which is like a bad combination. You never want to do that, but to only carry it 278, 3,700 RPM. Titleist, what are we doing? That's so much spin. That's disgusting. I honestly don't even love left dashes anymore. So range balls went 165.9, rounded up to 166, and then 166.6 on the premium ball. So again, negligible difference, exactly pretty well what we saw in my test before doing it. We saw 0.7, I believe it was, of a mile an hour difference. And in this, I think that's exactly 0.7. Yeah, that is hilarious. Moving on, launch angle. Man, Dylan, your furnace is quite loud. Launch angle. Range ball launched 12.2. Weird. ProV1 Left Dash launching 9. Again, that could be my swing, could be the attack angle, could be a number of variables there. But look at the spin. 2,200 on average to 2,600 on average. So 22 range ball, 26 ProV1 Left Dash. Total, range ball 305, 334 total. And this time, ProV1 280, 314. So again, I'm human. I'm not perfect at golf. I never claimed to be. I never will claim to be. Obviously, mishits happen, and the ball comes off the face in different locations each time. But it just kind of goes to show that this range ball that I've selected, now this might not be every range ball. You might go to a goat track and have a terrible experience with range balls, but this was a premium golf course range ball. You know, premium in quotation marks, like not really. It's a premium golf course, premium club, so I would expect them to have good range balls, and they do. They're really keeping up, if not outperforming, the ProV1 Left Dash in some instances. So that's really, really interesting. Looking at club speed quickly here, range ball 119 on average, and wow, interesting. So I even the ball speed differences are even closer now because again I accidentally swung a little faster going after the ProV1 Left Dashes. Maybe that's just because 3 warm-up shots in range balls and then I'm more warm or my body's more loose for the next 3. That's all I can really say to the fact. But yeah, that's everything we're going to need to see on the table. Let's get back to the foresight range and try and step on the gas a little bit, see if we start to notice there's got to be a law of diminishing return here. If the left dash is what set the ball speed record at like over 240 miles an hour, there's a reason Kyle's using it, and not just a range ball. So surely once you get like closer to 190s, 200 ball speed, maybe that's where the range ball starts to dip off. So let's see what I have in the tank for a couple big swings.